Hello. Welcome, welcome. How are y'all doing tonight? We all good? I know I am. Crossing our fingers for a... Well, no. This is gonna be a good stream. I know. With no... With no... bugs. Of the sort. Alright. We're still in the spooky season. No game tonight, but we're gonna be doing some drawing. Not for too long. Let me see if I can lower this a little bit. Make it not too loud. Inch. There we go. All right. So, what I have planned for tonight is it's gonna be a little bit of a quick stream. I won't be live for too long, probably an hour and a half or so. But I figured it's a I figured I do some draw. I get some practice in with Clip Studio, and we'll draw some Gachiakuta, because it's a new series that's been on my mind recently. That's been kind of just taking over my mind. Bought some of the manga, been reading it, watching the anime. Now I'm watching the anime right now, and it's pretty fun. And I've just been pretty much enjoying the style, the story, and the artwork especially. I've been kind of in the mood to draw it lately. I haven't done fan. Have I done fan art? When was the last time I did fan art of? I did Solid Snake, and I also did Bond. Yeah, I did do some fan art recently, as of recent. So, I guess we'll add this to the list. So my plan here is I kind of want to draw a specific scene of Rudo trying to smile, because I just like that scene. I think it's really funny. I gotta find it first. One sec. I just forgot to play this. There we go. Alright. Hold on, I'm trying to find the panel. I think I found it. Yeah, we'll draw this one. So let's switch over to Clip Studio real quick. Make the screen a little bigger. So I got the panel I want. It's gonna be the one where Rudo is smiling, or is trying to attempt to smile. I just gotta set up the reference I have up here. You can't see it, but I'm propping up the book, or the manga page I have up. Will this not fit? Oh, come on. My book won't fit on the stand. Come on. You. Come on. Close enough. I got it on there. That's what's important. Alright. Let me just adjust this. Alright, we're gonna get started. Let's get a nice, good red pencil here. Or, yeah, I still want the charcoal. My whole desk is shaking, trying to like adjust this thing. Alright. So maybe I can, well, I could just, I guess I could just use this. Alright, I got 2. Alright. Let's not delay. Let's get started here. Whoa. Why did I do that? Should make it a little smaller. There we go. I like that. Is this? No. Nope. Is it gonna erase? Okay, there we go. A button specific for erasing. So let's get started with constructing the face. Construct the face here. It's got like a, I mean, he's a little kid, so he's got like a bit of a small chin here. Like a soft chin, or like a bit of a rounded chin. And a round face, because he's a young lad. Yes. A young lad, a young trash collector. He's got like, who struggles to smile or show happiness a lot of the time. And hilariously fail at it. But it's fine, because the whole point is that he tries to, and he fails, so he tries again. I mean, this is his second attempt. I'm doing the one where he's like, trying the second one where he's got a closed mouth. He's meeting like it's during like this meeting with his first teacher and one of the other main characters. Yep, big smile. I guess I can talk about what I like about the series for a little bit. So for anyone who doesn't know, Gachiakuta is a new series that came, a new anime that came out this year. Manga's been out for a while. It's about this boy Rudo who got framed of murder and got set down to the pit. He used to live in like this place called the Sphere, and there a whole bunch of stuff happened. He unfortunately got framed for murdering his adopted father, and now is sent down. He's banished for committing an ultimate crime. And this whole thing is just getting back up to the Spear and taking revenge on those he thinks suspected of killing him. And while he's down there, he makes some friends with those in the pits. Joins this organization called the Cleaners. Because the whole thing about the pit is that it is a it is a place where everyone from the sphere just dumps their garbage. And there's a whole bunch of things. There's a whole bunch of weird shenanigans that comes about from it. Hold on, let me just shrink this a little bit. I'm not gonna try to exactly copy. I'm eyeballing the reference I have right now, but I'm not gonna copy the whole thing. I'm just gonna add a little bit of my flair to it. There we go. I give him kind of like a corner smile that kind of falls down a little bit. It's kind of how I like. It's kind of how I smile. One of my corner mouths doesn't fully go all the way up my cheek. It kind of like slants down a little bit. Making a nose here. It's got pretty wide because he's stretching, working those facial muscles. You can tell he's trying. Where's his eyebrows? His eyebrows just covered by his hair. He's got like teardrop eyebrows. I'm gonna try like there we go. You know what's funny? And I don't know how much true this is, but apparently when you smile, you use less muscles. You use more muscles frowning. I don't know how true that is. I went to at one of the old gyms I would go to. They had like a quote there that basically just said like you. It was like, did you know that smiling takes less muscles to work? Takes a fewer amount of muscles to make it happen instead of frowning. That's interesting. I kind of like that. I like the idea of that. Okay. I'm gonna make sure his cheeks a little rounded. So anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, so he goes to the pit, gets picked up by this group called the Cleaners, which are in charge of like, cleaning up not only like magical trash beasts, but also like making sure like the cities down in the pit like secure, nothing bad happens and whatnot. Okay, there we go. And it's super fun. The idea of these cleaners guys, the way their powers work and the way the power system works too, and this is the coolest part, is that like they basically the weapons they use are artifacts of basically like very like items that they treasure. So say like one of the characters, he treasures this like umbrella, and he's basically able to like transform it into this crazy weapon. It's awesome. The more like care you give to this item and treasure it, you form like a bond to it. And what's cool about what makes Rudo's abilities so special when he tries to learn or teach himself this this power is that like his ability is basically like he imbues not one object but multiple. So he's essentially able to like recycle uh old old trash, which is really cool considering the fact that um he's a he's a dumpster diver and like treasures like he loves trash. And there's like a little thematic connection to him with that being left behind his by his parents or father. So he feels like so in a way I feel like he is project the right word? I guess he sees himself in he sees himself the same way. Hang on, let me look at his hair. Let me look at his hair real quick. Cause the reference photo or the reference I'm looking at for the smile, his hair gets cut off, and I kind of want to draw a lot more of his hair. Yeah, we're gonna draw his clothes before I get to the hair. So yeah, it's a really cool series. They just started airing the second part, so I'll start watching that. I've only read up to, I pretty much read up to, because I bought the manga before I watched the anime, and I only bought like 6 volumes, and it ended, and the 6th volume ends right at the beginning of the second part of the season. So I think I'm gonna check out the season first, before I get the rest of the manga. Hang on. See how his hair kind of like. Okay, so if I add this, and then let's say it's probably how his hair kind of works. I'm looking at like 2 different references. One is the actual smile, the panel of him smiling, and another is just this it's just like a normal photo of him. I think his eyes aren't big enough. I think I might, and who knows, I might build off of this later on, like I did with Metal Gear Solid with Snake. That would be, because I would love to do that. All right. Wait. Okay. So his hair. Okay. Now we're gonna go a little off script here, and kind of see if I can make his hair here. I mean, I might have to. I mean, I'll probably have to do the strands myself, or like, because his hair is kind of like in the shape of a diamond or like a triangle, and it's also the angle I'm working with here is that like he's kind of his head's tilting down instead of up. or like front facial. So I have to like I gotta take note of that. You gotta think three-dimensionally here. Okay. I think this should be a little bit bigger. Okay. Alright, looking good so far. Should I make it smaller? Get his whole head in there? I might. I'm thinking about it. You know what? Let's do it. Why not? So let's shrink that down for a little bit. Alright, perfect. Where's the grab button? Might have to shrink it down more now that I'm thinking about it. Oop. Don't want that. Sorry. Making sure I can see both chats. Oh god. Get that out of here. I don't want that. Pop-up showed up. I don't want your dang pop-ups. Oh, it's yellow. Yellow. It's white. I can tell the difference. I'm not colorblind. Okay, I don't like that at all. I don't know why I added those. You just have to even out the sides a little bit here. There we go. Probably add like a little some. I might make the hair a bit more floppier. I have to go. Yeah, I think I might go individual strands here. Make it a little bit crazier. And then like I'll draw the hair like I usually draw because I usually focus on a bit of strands. It's a little bit of the shape. It's not too dissimilar to how how the shape how it's normally drawn with like shapes and stuff like that. Just think I should in a way it gives it my own flavor and I can like it gives me a little more flexibility at how I want this to look. And I might draw some more characters around it. And maybe give it that like give it a kind of graffiti aesthetic like it does same as the actual show. Oh, another cool thing about this. So the manga is created by two artists, Kei Orona. She's the main illustrator and like the actual author of the story. And then there's and I'm gonna butcher this, Hideyoshi Ando. He's in charge of, from my understanding, seeing interviews, graffiti art in the manga and tattoos, and believe helps out with some character designs, which is dope because not a lot of manga artists not a lot of manga has credits to artists. Normally it's like it's the artist and then like the assistants and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. And what I like about, and I think the aesthetic is so punk. And honestly, it's so wild and the expressions are so are so crazy, and I love it. Because there are like, it's been a while for me to read a manga. A recent one that's like kind of had like an out there design or like a standout aesthetic. And I feel like this stands out so much. And I mean, like wild expressions. Like, take a look at this. I mean, look at this expression. This is my favorite This is my favorite panel in all in the series so far. Like, there's been some good. Yeah. Let me draw the arms here. But this is only like one of them. There's so many wild expressions that makes this so fun to read. There we go. Can y'all hear me scratching my my beard right now? Wait. I smacked it. I smacked my mic. I don't even know if that picked up that well. But yeah, I'm growing out a beard right now for my my Halloween costume. Which is funny because all I need is a mustache. I'm going as a Ted Lasso from the show Ted Lasso. Which is gonna be fun. I haven't like last Halloween, because I was living in Virginia. I didn't really. A lot of my friends were out, and I didn't get the chance to dress up, or my friends. I was so far away from like my friends, so I had to. I didn't really celebrate it, or I didn't even dress up, which was sad. But now I am today, and I'm going to see some friends this weekend, and then go out and have some fun. I'm very excited. It's gonna be a good Halloween. I wonder what everyone else is dressing as. Let's see. Do I want to keep? Wait, hang on. I'm gonna try and like add his little eyebrows. He's a devious looking. Well, I mean, it's not devious, but he's trying hard. He's trying so hard. Oh, little Rudo. There we go. Dang it, that's not what I wanted. I always mix up these buttons. Alright, now we'll make it a little bit smaller. Then, where do I want to move on to next? The sketch is looking pretty good. I'm going to start the next layer here. Could I please? Okay, it won't let me. I want to label my layers. Move this out of the way. I'm good. I'm good on this. I don't need the reference now. I got the sketch. It's time for me to go off script. I want a rough draft RD. I have to look over my tablet to see what I'm typing. All right, let's see here. Okay, new layer. I'm gonna do a new layer. We're gonna do this for. We're gonna do this for rough draft, or we'll just go sketch. The actual sketch here. SK. SK for sketch commencing with a K. There we go. What are we doing here? Everything's good. Twitch is holding up. YouTube's holding up. Good. Good, 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 good. No problems whatsoever. Watch that jinx. Watch how I jinx myself there. Alright. Alright, Rudo. Let's draw more of that. Let's draw more of that beautiful smile. Oh, I'm not the right one. Get rid of this mouse. We're gonna do a little bit more of a cleaner, some cleaner line work now. It's funny, he's got like a little butt chin, or not a little, it's not butt chin. He's got a little chin sticking out. Alright, so I'm gonna start with the hair actually. I'm gonna draw it like the way I usually draw hair. It's got like these black frosted tips. He's from the early 2000s. I don't really see many people doing frosted tips anymore. If I see it out in the wild, I think I'll be stun locked. Okay. Now we're gonna draw a bit of the hair strands. They kind of converge. At least from one of the reference, it like converges like somewhere in the middle, or like over to the off to the side instead of centered, and just kind of poofs out. There we go. Yeah, it's gonna curve all the way down here. We're gonna get those frost tips here. There we go. He's got that capture a bit of that greasy frayness, or frizzy, I should say. That's the word I was looking for. Greasy but frizzy. I only say greasy because usually when my hair gets greasy, it kind of becomes like the strands cluster up and they clump together a little bit. As someone with long hair, there we go. How do I? Here, I think I'm gonna try a little bit of that. Over this. Okay, there we go. Continue with the frosted tips. I wonder if I'll see any costumes from Gachiakuta, or people dressing up as the characters for Halloween. That'd be sick as hell. I would love because the fashion in this show is so good. So it has some of the coolest character designs I've seen in a while. I think the character designs that I would say impressed me a lot is, as of recent years, has so far been Witch Hat Atelier and what else? What's another recent one? Probably Chainsaw Man. But they just got the suit. Anyone can rock a suit. But I feel like it's good for its own, for like different reasons, and not for like the pure like clothes faction, I would say. But in terms of Gachiakuta, it's like very very cool streetwear. Everyone has like kind of these baggy clothes. I think my favorite design wise so far is either I forget his name. He's kind of like he's the older brother. He's kind of like the older brother figure that takes Rudo in. I can't remember what his name was. It's been a while. Well, not a while. It's been like a couple weeks now, maybe a month. No, I'll catch up. I just don't know if I want to watch it weekly. It's not exactly a show that I want to wait to watch every week or so. Unless something like crazy happens. And it's like, okay, I'll catch up. Let's get this up here. Let's get like that kind of Sonic hair. At least how it's looking up top here. It's like the little spiral. Gotta go fast. Whoa. Oh, why I'm in the pit? The chili dogs down here? Oh my gosh, there's trash everywhere. Better run through that. Gotta dissolve all that trash into the trash dunes they got down there. Gotta go fast. Woo! All right, we're almost done with this boy's frosted tips here. There's also like the added mystery to of like who really killed Rudo's adopted father. We got some suspects. I don't know if I like that. We got some suspects to question who might be a part of something bigger. So we'll see. Let's see what happens. I keep forgetting I have a button for the eraser. Okay. Oh wait, no. I want the frosted tips done first. We gotta get that. We gotta make sure we get his iconic frosted tips. The early 2000s frosted tips. Usually when I think the closest we get to this is probably highlights on dyed hair, but other than that, nothing else. Nothing else of note for anyone I see with tips. Yeah, this hair is a little more realistic. I don't know. I don't know if it'll be like too strandy, but that is kind of what I'm gonna go for here, at least for the sketch, the initial sketch. I might do an inking of this, for later, or heck, maybe I might do more characters because there's more characters I like. There's the older brother figure. There's also, I don't think it's Rumi. No. What's her name? The girl. Hang on. I can look at it. Come on. It is not there. I can check over here though. It is Rio. That's her name. And Engine was the other guy I was talking about. The, like, kind of big brother figure. Bigger, older brother kind of guy. I don't know. I like detailing hair. It's fun. Hair is my favorite thing to draw. How much time are we in right now? Because once I finish the sketch, I think I'll end it here. Okay, not even an hour. Oh, well, quarter to an hour, which is fine. That's good timing. All right, now let's get this robe here. Actually, let's get the face done. Yeah, he's just got patched up. By an old lady doctor. Should I have the? I'm gonna make the bandage a little more visible here. I like some of it poking out a little bit. There we go. Have it poke it out a little bit. Let's get his eyes in. So far, this is just me trying to get used to Clip Studio. I think I'll try more elaborate stuff once I get, or elaborate, more of my own stuff, and maybe something a little more original. At least fan art wise, because I'm going off of my own panel of an existing pose, but nothing wrong with that. It's gonna be a learning experience. Draw something I like and familiar, and then it'll translate later on once I get to my own stuff. Yeah, we're gonna add a little more wrinkles here. And go a little funnier here. There you go. Ugh. Oh, Rudo. You're doing your best, buddy. You're doing your best trying to find your adoptive father's murderer, and also trying to make sense of this crazy pit world. Imagine if Rudo was dropped into the pit of Philadelphia, the show. He'd probably kill a bunch of people. All right. There was some I have the reference away, but I'm just gonna like go off script with this clothes here. When it's just a robe, it's not really that. It's not too. It's not something I really need to concern myself with. There we go. Get those neck muscles. How far am I? Okay. I need to fix some aspects of the hair. Like this little thing here. I don't like that. I want it to flow. Yeah, kind of like that. I like that a little bit better. Hair is a little uneven in this part here. Oh, that's too much. What is happening on YouTube? YouTube is like almost crashing. It is trying to stay alive. Stay alive for me. You got this. Alright. Let's get this one over here. Oh, I don't want this blocking. There we go. There we go. Let these strands come out a little bit there. And add some little eyebrows here to see. There we go. Add some shadow spots here. I think I got the form down, so I don't really need this under layer. Now I can just go in and focus on some details here. What does the pencil look like? Okay, I don't know why the mechanical pencil is massive. Okay, I like that. Get a little more refined. Line art here. Honestly, though, the charcoal brush kind of matches the insanity of it, I would say. There we go. Hold on, let's just stretch out a little bit more. It's not stretched out enough. It's not crazier. It's not crazy enough. Looks like he's got a little mustache. Here, I should lasso this, bring it over. Wait. Close to the ear. Corner to corner, ear to ear. Huh, I might actually... I think I might go till maybe an extra half hour. Okay. Might go... You know what? Let's get in the line art. Whoops. I haven't really tried out line art that much on this, so... And I don't want to end the stream just yet. Alright, let's practice. Back, 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 back. Give me pure black. Alright. What's the real G pen look like? I don't like that. Just go with regular G pen here. Oh, I forgot his ear. That's fine. I can draw on it. Also, I just realized I haven't been zooming in this much. Probably because I've I mean, his face is already just big enough. He's making a big enough smile to warrant any zoom-ins. I think what's difficult about the Clip Studio, I would say, is that, look at me zooming in already. I don't exactly have too much control over the stroke path. Like on Procreate, I can like customize. Maybe I can adjust the stroke path on this. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see with more experiments. Because I want to get better at this program. I'm already fucking up his... I already fuck up his smile. That's the thing about this style. She draws traditionally, and a lot of it doesn't really translate well in the computer. There we go. Here, I'm gonna add like a little bit of a scratchiness to it. Kind of like... I mean, it's probably like this because I'm just like super close to it. I say like 10 seconds before I said I was... Look at me not zooming in as much, and now I'm zoomed in as hell. Okay, let's... get that. Don't want to start with the hair. Is that the thing? Is that the thing I'm worried about the most? I mean, hair is definitely... I worry about it, but... Is that the thing I'm avoiding? Here, let's go to it right now. This is not as forgiving. Oh my god, it's like one of those. It's like those videos, or like those posts where like people complaining of why is my line art not look like my sketch, or the sketch looks better than the line art. Don't worry, I got this. I got this. I'll get something done. There we go. Let's get those strands in. Bit those crazy black highlights. I still draw a little bit on my Procreate app because I'm still working on some concept art here and there in it. And honestly, I've been doing it just to avoid drawing on Clip Studio. This program still makes me a little nervous. Draw on here. Here, let me just... I think I should like just zoom in here. So I'm not like too worried about doing some... Not getting these strands wrong here, like I just did right now. But that's alright. We're here to learn. We're here to get used to it. Perhaps learn some new skills and techniques. Or not perhaps, we are learning new skills and techniques. There we go. Let's get this part here. This little swooping of hair. Swoop, 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 swoop. And then I'm gonna swoop, make a big swoop here. Oh, I almost had it. Not exactly. Oh, so close. Okay, that's a little better. Oof. It's good at like leaving like little gaps, I would say. I'll give it that much. Like I kind of like that. Okay, some little. I think I might just go. Well, I was thinking about like leaving the going full in on the black highlights until like go to the color, which if you thought I was scared, if you thought I was worried about line art, the color, oh boy. I mean, I have like a I don't like that. I have like a pretty cell shaded approach with a little bit of I would say like airbrush kind of shading that I've been kind of sticking to more lately. I've done it here and there in the past, and then like went to like minimum cell shading. But now I think I'm just like, you know what? I think I just kind of like detailing the shading. Nothing wrong with that. I think I just wanted to look a little more illustrative. I think that's the thing I really want out of it. Just make it a little more illustrative and leave the simple cell shading to the actual panel pages. in the hair. Yeah, I think I can like go in on this here. Nope, not that. I want this strand to connect to this one. Nope. Oh gosh. There we go. Keep messing that up. I wonder if I wonder if a lot of people get that messed up. With the buttons on the pen. Let's see. I want this to go a little bit back here. Okay, this is clearly not connected. Okay, too thick. It doesn't even look like it's okay. Let me go vertical here. Boom. And then rotate that. Dang it. Grab it. I want the grab. I want the hand. Give me the hand. Give me the Smash Bros hand and let me move my paper. There we go. It's coming out. It's coming a little bit. I mean, it's coming pretty well. I might have to go in and make the lines a little bit thicker in some places, but overall, I'm enjoying how this is coming out. There we go. All the strands. Give me all the strands. Add it all. Add all the strands, baby. Rudo, you're gonna have such floppy, wispy hair. Is it wispy? Is that the right word? Is that the right descriptive word? Listen, I just be yapping. I just be yapping to fill in the dead air, and that's what we're here for. I wonder if anyone watching this will be drawing alongside me. Let's see. Okay. At this point, I'm just filling in the front. I'm already filling in like the tips already. Yeah, I should like get the little ones here because there are some of them that come out from within. It's like layered. It's layered hair. Don't forget about the layers. Don't forget about the ogres. I wonder if Shrek would make this smile. I bet he would just make this just to scare people. He would do it intentionally, not accidentally. That's for sure. There we go. Here, I'm gonna fill this with black actually to give it some shadow. Nice, 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 nice. Let's get the bandage. Rudo kind of looks a little more aged up with a lot of those, with the detailed lines I put in. It's kind of funny. I need to make sure his jaw is a little bit more rounded. Oh, I need to zoom in here. Rotate, rotate. Come on, there we go. He probably has a tinier chin in the reference, but like he's looking kind of like an old man. I mean, probably because with all the wrinkles, most likely. It's probably limits some of them. I just like going in a little more detailed. Excuse me. Okay, let's see if we can get this line art done in like 20 minutes. That should be a good amount of time. Get those innocent lashes. There we go. Are his eyes? I'm gonna see, make sure his eyes and ears are kind of lined up. Yeah, okay, that's good. I have the power to flip it, but I'm honestly feeling pretty lazy. Actually, one of the eyes is actually a little high up. Now that I'm looking at it, we can here I'm gonna bring. Oh, which one was easier to bring up or bring down? I would say this one. Not what I wanted. There we go. This is what I want. Yeah, there we go. A little closer to the nose. And then, oops. Give me back my pen. I'm done with Lasso. I'm being him for Halloween. Mr. Lasso. Barbecue sauce, baby. Where do I want his eyebrow? Where did I draw it? I think I covered it. Yeah, we'll just draw it underneath this band-aid here. I just like the other smile he does is like a big open one where he has like very wide eyes. But I like this one because he just looks like an old man. There we go. You know, this face, for some reason, I'm getting like the brain dead Luffy. The brain dead Luffy pose. Remember that? Remember that one where he's like squinting and he's got his mouth slightly open and just like looks very stupid looking. I like that one. I like when they make these funny those kind of funny expressions. Okay. What do I want here? What do I want out of life? Rewarding job. mm, spending time with family. Making time for friends. Getting this inking just right. Or the way that I want it. The side of the hair isn't really well defined as I thought it was. There we go. Ooh, that's a little... Ooh, oh, okay, that's a little rough. His hair is a little more clumped together than individual strands, like it is, like he's actually designed. But hey, we're gonna make it work. Yeah, let's get this. Okay, Rudo. This is how your hair is gonna be. It's not perfect, but gives me something. This needs to be thickened up a little bit. Not the cleanest lines, but it's definitely working. Okay. There we go. Alright, we're making great time, by the way. Make sure we get those layers and layer that up. Maybe even a little bit here. Give it that extra depth. Look at my boy Rudo. Doing his best. Alright. The pressure sensitivity, I will say, is pretty good. Really good on Clip Studio. I greatly appreciate that. Or maybe it's the Wacom that's doing that. In other words, good job, Wacom. There we go. Get those fold-ins. Now we're gonna get just finishing up on his outfit here. I think I like to leave the hair thin lined, and then like the rest of the body just like thick line work. I don't know, just makes more sense to me that the hair is a little more thinned out for me. Oops. There we go. Alrighty. Alright, we're almost there. We're almost there, fellas. A little. The face is pretty much 1-to-1, but I am happy with how at least the hair is turning out. I might go in and maybe touch up on some things on it, but other than that, it's looking pretty good. Is there anything else I want? I just like drawing hair. What can I say? It's super fun. It's like almost kind of like kind of like retro how I drew his hair. Like almost like around like late 80s, early 90s maybe. It's fun. This is what Rudo would look like designed in early 90s anime. I'm just gonna go ahead and just make his black. Just use ink for his black tips. Cause why not? I got a little extra time. Could probably make like, well, I think I might honestly leave some of the dirt on his clothes for when I get cuddling. Actually, if I'm gonna do that, I don't think I need like the muscle hatching detail. There we go. Nice. He's looking good. He's looking good, guys. That ear is a little wacky, but like, hey, these characters are a bit wacky, aren't they? And also, his shoulder is not lining up. Just noticed that. I wonder if any VOD watchers will watch this and they'll think like, oh man, this is painful to watch him draw this. This is painful to watch him attempt Clip Studio as a beginner. Why is he not using Control Z and going over and clicking the eraser instead of Control Z-ing or pressing the button on the pen? Well, I'll get used to it with time. Okay, there we go. Get this here. There we go. It'd be cool if there were some VOD watchers that just draw this alongside and just hear my rambling. That'd be nice. There we go. The tips are looking good. A little messy for me, but I think I'll take it for this inking attempt. Yeah, this is the first time there wasn't. Oh, I guess I inked the Bond drawing, but yeah, this is my actually no, this is my second attempt. Now that I'm thinking about it. Well, I think like Bond is more like clean, whereas like with Gachiakuta, the line work is very like you can get away with a lot of things, and it's like very inky and like very inky and wild looking. So, and especially the way the characters are designed. So, I guess it's a little more forgiving. It is close to how I like to draw anyway. That's it. Get those frosted tips, baby. We're almost there. There we go. No more over here. There we go. Yeah, these ones right here. All right, it's not bad. Let me see if I can. Is there anything else I can do on the face? The eyes look pretty decent. I'm gonna like add some like little wrinkles here. How does it look? Okay, this needs a little more inking the right side. My right, not his right. There we go. It's still a little clumped together like it originally is, but that's all right. It's like a little more fluffier. It actually kind of looks like his little. It kind of looks like what it would look like if you would actually dumpster dive. Just like constant messy hair. Messy, floppy. There we go. And then we'll thicken up the line art on the ears here. There we go. Get some of the clothes. There we go. Alrighty. Yeah. I think that's good. I like the way that looks. Alrighty. How long are we in now? Alright. About 1.5. Alright, that's good. I think that's a good time to end it. That's Rudo. I'm gonna touch up this top here before I leave. There we go. Wait. There can't be any white space around it. Alright. That's gonna be it for me tonight. I'm gonna come back tomorrow, continue coloring this, and then maybe a game afterwards. We'll see if we could. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed my rambles and drawing along with me. But yeah, that'll be it. That's it for me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.